I want to talk about the same beginning here, lifting it here, swimming through here. And I really want to focus on this beginning part just for a moment, okay, just to make sure we can get this. When I push Francis back and then I reinsert my foot here, kind of carefully shifting, my hips are trying to pivot back to my right, or turn to my left, however you want to see that. But I've also got to keep this pressure on Francis because he's going to try to collapse and to put his weight back on his foot. That's going to be his whole game here, right? So if I can keep the weight off of his foot and then keep it off of his foot, that means I'm going to probably have to lift my hips up like this, right? If you get to this point though, and your partner's so far back that all you really got to do is kind of lift up, well then by all means just lift their leg up and come up on top, okay? Get a free sweep out of it if they're lying back down. This is for when the person isn't lying back down, right? And they're kind of actively trying to come back toward you because they're like, I don't want to, I mean, maybe he's trying to put that foot on the mat. He's like, I'd love to have that balance back. And I'm like, no, you don't really get that, right? This is a way to get him to turn, but sometimes you hit this stalemate where you can't do the other, you can't do anything from here, right? The person you're not really confident in this move, maybe it's just not accurate or whatever, or you just don't want to do it. So I'm gonna open up the knee, stick this through here and turn my knee out. As we land here, we're gonna set up by 50-50. I like to keep a grip on the knee, when I'm setting it up so he doesn't go anywhere, and then I can capture my finish here. So this isn't gonna be a especially complicated move if you're here last week. Really, really wanna dial in the beginning part. Pushing him back, so we're getting this off of the mat, keeping it off of the mat, right? So that I can swim into my position. I can stop here, I can stay here for 3 minutes if I need to. This is fine, right? Turn toward me a little bit. As long as I'm bending this knee down, it's very difficult for him to turn toward me. If he turns away, I know what to do. I've got his back, right? We practiced it. If I open up the knee though, and I shoot my leg through, and I scoot in, bring Francis down, capture, like covering his heel, I'm covering his knee the whole time, entering into the position, and I'm ready to finish, right? Okay, so let's practice that just for a few minutes.